Hello everyone, I'm doing a how-to on a tutorial how to do cinder block foam walls for your haunt or for your facade. What you're going to need is something straight, about 4 feet long. I use a level, works really well. Spray bottle, tape measure, rotary tool, Sharpie, and a heat gun. So to get started, what you're going to do first, whatever you're going to carve, you're going to have to measure it out and mark it. So since I'm doing cinder blocks, they are 8 inches wide, 1 foot long. So I'm going to measure every 8 inches, boom, boom, boom. This one's already been done to save time. I'm going to measure on the other side too, same thing. Measure every 8 inches. And then I'm going to take my level, I'm going to draw a line. So it makes the lines for the cinder blocks. Boom. And then after I do that, since the cinder blocks are 1 foot wide, I'm going to measure out here 1 foot. I'm going to mark it. 1 foot. 1 foot, and you get 3 of those on there. And then since it's a brick pattern, 6 inches, 18 inches, 30 inches, and 42 inches. So you're going to go up and do that. And then how I get my next lines, since I've already marked it every 6, or I've marked it at 6 inches and 18 inches, I'm just going to line it up like that, because I've already got several marks going all the way through, and I'm just going to make my lines. So this would be considered like a half a cinder block. This would be a whole cinder block line. And then I'm going to do the next lines over, which is 6 inches from that line, and I'm going to mark that. Boom, boom, boom. And that's how you get your lines. You want to do a brick pattern, so you want to stagger it. I hope that makes sense. And then after you get the lines all drawn out, you're going to get your rotary tool. You're going to cut on your lines. I got a little rotary, or a little tool on the end of my Dremel for routing. And then the bit I've only got sticking out about an eighth of an inch. So then get this plugged in here. Put that down. So that's plugged. So now all these lines are done because I already started on this board here. But I'm just going to start cutting where the lines are. So, and that makes a brick pattern. Just some of the shading off of there. And I've got it as a brick pattern. What you can also do, if you want to round out these corners here and make it look more natural, you can, like so. Just take your rotary, do like so. You can also make a crack in the bricks. Like so. And rotor that out. So all the carving's done, and now you want to do the texturing. So this is where the water bottle comes in handy. I'm going to get rid of some more of those shavings there. Like so. So now you're going to do your texture. Hook up the heat gun. You're going to grab your spray bottle and wet it. Just get some beads of water, small beads of water. You just want to mist it. Okay. So I'm going to texture this one here. And I like to do my lines first because they spread. I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not, but when I put that heat on there, it's spreading. And then like these full blocks on the ends, I'm going to hit the end with heat, so it looks like it's the end of the block. Being that this is the top, I'm going to do it also there. So it's rough, so it's like the corner of a cinder block. I'll go ahead and texture the rest of it. Like so. You don't want to get probably, 3 or 4 inches from the foam. Some nice texture in there. Now with the cracks, I don't hit the cracks. I get close to the cracks because I don't want them spreading, if that makes sense. I do a little texture around the cracks. It spreads a little bit, but I don't want it to spread too much. Right here, where it's the edge of the brick, I want that to have a nice spread on there. You get some nice little texture. With the cracks, I don't. So I'm really real gingerly around the cracks. And then here's the rounded corners. I don't mind if they move a little bit, because that's the look I'm looking for. A little more water over there. A nice little texture to it. Makes it look real. Go ahead and I'll hit that first to get that nice little separation on there. It's rough. I mean, it's an old cinder block. Like I said, you can do this with brick. You want a brick look, rock look, whatever. It's that easy. And I do recommend, if you are doing this in a non-ventilated area, to get some kind of respirator. Now these 6-inch on the ends here, I'm not going to hit the heat gun on this because I want it to look continuous. don't know if you can see it or not, but I want this to look continuous, like it's a continuous brick that's going to go over there. But I will texture the top of it. You just take it nice and easy. Like so. It's got that texture on it. I don't know if you can tell on the camera or not, but it's texturing up when I hit it with the heat gun. So that's how I textured my walls with foam. Very simple project. And the paint, I just put a latex paint on this. If these are going to be outside, I'm going to put an outdoor latex paint on it. I've got some here that I already painted. And my inside walls are going to be black, so I just painted them all black. But the outside ones for the facade, like here is, this one's going to be an inside wall. And it's got a bunch of shavings on it. But this is all black. I don't know if you can tell by the camera or not, but it's all black. And then this one's going to be on my facade. And what I did on this one, I painted it all black. Got that base black paint on there. And then I dry rolled really lightly a flat gray on there. Put the paint on the roller, rolled it a few times to get it, so there's hardly any paint on there, and I just barely touch this. But you want the black from the joints to come out and all the crevices, and it gives it a nice little detail, nice texturing on that. But anyway, so that's pretty much how I do cinder block or brick walls. If this was brick, they'd be smaller and they would be red. But I'd still put the black on it for your base coat, so that so it looks like there's black mortar in there, and you get more texture, more dimension to it. But anyway, so I hope that helped you out. If you have any questions, let me know, and hopefully your guys' projects come along nicely, and happy haunting.